Alright, today is Friday. I just got out of work, and today I'm going to be installing some new parts. Like a shift stop, or I don't know what the correct term for it. Parent normally makes it, but this is just the eBay one, as well as the brash bushing for the cable, or actually the linkage that goes down onto the actual line that I don't know terms because I'm brain farted right now. But for the stop plate, it's gonna eliminate, because I'm in first gear right now, it's gonna eliminate all that, so it should be more like when it's in third and fourth, because fifth has one, but it's kind of loose. So you push fifth and sixth plate in, and then you tighten this one down for first and second, because first and second gear on these cars do not have a, I guess, shift blocking plate. So that's that. And also, I don't want that to go crazy. Also, I got a rain deflectors or rain guards or whatever you want to call them for the windows of my WRX, which I'm going to do as well. So hopefully should all be easy things. For the plate, you just pull up on this. Can't get it right now, but yeah, you pull up on that, get this trim piece off, take the knob off, pull the boot off, and I'll show you a walkthrough once I do it. But I just got home, so I'm gonna get situated. This will just be the intro to the video where I might not put the brass bushing in tonight. That goes on the shift cable that goes to the tranny. There's a little skid plate, or I guess protection plate. It's just the 2 bolts. I think they're 10s, I think. And then I take those out, pop the old rubber one off with there's a cotter pin. You pop that off, and then you put the brass one in and put the cotter pin back in, and then that should eliminate the slop and like weirdness going into gears. It's kind of squishy, like when you're going into like third, first. It doesn't. It's only if you have WRX, you know what I'm talking about. And there's lots of other videos on how to install this, so this isn't really going to be a how-to. It's going to be just I'm getting one, but I'm going to walk you through it as well. So that's what I'm doing today. Those visors, get clips. They're going to go on under the window strip. Go into these little holes. And there's also double-sided tape on all of them. That's it. Alright, pop the trim piece up. You gotta take this ball off. In my case, a big ball. That's what I got. On my assembly. And you know what, though? Pretty sure this boot just tucks under here, so it's nothing special, because I was watching people rip this off in here. I was like, dude, how does that go back on? It just goes over this for the lockout. Alright, as you can see, here's the stopper for the 5th and 6th. Feels better when it's in here. Yeah, but like in 5th, there's not that much movement, which is from the stopper right here. And then this red one that we got, which is just an off-brand pairing, is gonna go right there. So we gotta take off those 2 10s, I'm guessing. And then again, we have to take off this and put spacers, or washers, I should say, which are 7s right there. And then adjust these 2, pull them close, and that should really be all this is. So take these 2 10s out, put them back in with this in there, put it in first, tighten them down, put it in 5th, tighten them down. Both bolts are in. This is neutral. So first, I have this on there, so it's not really going to be accurate. There's hardly any. Second, hardly any. Third, never really has any. Fourth, never really has any. 5th, tighten it up. Ain't really got much over there too. So we're all set. Gonna have to change these 7s out and put a spacer in between those, or a washer, I should say. And that's all there is, and then you're done. All right. Once you got those 2 washers on, everything tightened up, sauce that back on after you clean it. This back on, I'll show you the difference. There's no difference. There's not a lot of difference in shifting, except the wall on 1st is like right there. See, it's right there. Wall on 5th, right there. So 1st, really not much wobble. 3rd, 4th, the same thing, so that's all good. We gotta do those bad boys. Alright. You gotta tap under this thing. Bottom window liner. And that's what's gonna go onto the holes. Like so. Get that side in. Double side tape off, throw it on. All right, there's one. Just pop the pin in. Comes in from behind up there, as you can see. Same with over there. Make sure you clean all that up. So, do that. All around, it's pretty simple. I'll show you when we're done. So we got going on. They fit perfect. Perfect. I don't care if they touched or not. I think this looks pretty good for what it is. It's a tiny line right there. They fit perfect, so do the other side. All right, as you can see, this is what she's looking like. She's donezo. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's an extremely easy install if you're not dumb. I did not know how to do it at first because I thought that the little clips that it comes with goes on the outside, like up here, into this stuff. Not the case. It goes under. So hopefully this video helped if you did watch it, because I watched a couple of videos and I was like, how do those clips go on? By the way, that's what she looks like. Looks good. The tint on these are darker, so it's a little odd looking, I guess, but it looks good. I like it. I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to pick out, like, if these are a lot darker than you think they are. So, which will be nice, because in the sun and at, like, in the day, it makes it a lot darker in there, which is nice. So that's that. I also going to throw a couple screws, probably one on this side, one on that side in the middle, because there's a tiny gap that I could see from the side looking at it when I was coming out of Best Buy today, and I was like, I should probably throw another screw in there just so it's closed up. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go to my girlfriend's basketball game, and then when I get back, I will do the brass bushing, and that should totally transform the shifting feel, because I can already tell that that block off plate, I guess, or the shift stop plate, the Perrin shift stop plate, even though it's not Perrin. Sorry, it helped a lot. I haven't gone for a drive in it yet, but I know I could tell that when you're going in gears, it's more of a wall. This should make it more of a notch going into gears, and making it not so like pushy going into gears. So that's next on that later tonight. I'm gonna go for a drive and that, see how everything's holding up. I think everything's gonna be fine, but this is just the end video on the EOS visors. Thought they were Subaru OEM, but they're not. These are much cheaper. That must have been why I ordered them. Also, I know this is not even a big deal, but that fell off, and I didn't know when it did, and that kind of bugs me a little bit. Don't know why, it's just one of those things that bugs me. That like $1, $2 piece of plastic that just, it's annoying, so. I'll get back to you guys after you get back from the game. Because you kind of act stupid on the videos.
Right now, we are doing something to the WRX. I don't know what.
It's in the bag, pick it up. It's not the bolts, it's just the one brass thing.
We're putting this brass thing on the car.
Which I explained earlier, and we gotta jack this up and take out the old rubbery one and put that in so we get the buttery smooth shifts, right?
Yes.
Alright. We'll take those 2 bolts out. That one, and it's right behind here where I'm sticking the flashlight. You can see it back in there. It's very hard to tell. Cable's right behind that guard, so that's what we're doing. Popping the old rubber one out and putting the brassy boy in. So that's next, which are, guessing are 10s, so. Alright, as you can see, that's the old one. That pin on it, it's a rubber thing. Pull the pin out, pull the old one out, sauce the new one in. Alright, got the old one out, it's up there. Put the new brassy. New brassy's going on. It's going up there. It's gonna pop that crappy one out first. Alright, here's the old one. Piece of shit. It's going in right there. As you can see. One sec. Pull it down. There we go. I'm gonna stick it right in there and then put it back on. Alright. The new is on, like you can see. Got the pin in, it's a little fucked, but gonna put on the guard now. It's right back there. And then she'll be all done. Guard's back on. We're all set. See how she performs. All the stuff out of there. There's the old one. You can see better now. It's just a rubber piece. It's ass. That thing was bad too, anyways. This bad boy down. Check the feeling. I'm hoping it's really nice. First impressions. It's not much different, to be honest with you guys. But it's cheap, and I know it's not gonna break. It's gonna last longer, but I mean, it's really easy to. You try it without this, because this weighted does not make it any. You can't feel anything. It just falls into gear. So, non-weighted. Well, anyways, good perch. So, it was kind of easy. You have to put WD-40 on the O-ring, so it'll slide in there. Just make sure. So, the window visor's on, the shift stopper, and the new brass bearings. We're all set. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys later.